In a world searching for gaming knowledge comes the man, the myth, a legend in his own mind, Critical.
Welcome back, guys and gals. Critical here. Today I'm bringing another episode of House Flipper with the Garden Flipper DLC. Now, I've spent some time between episodes setting up my first office. My first office. And I've also bought the next house I'm going to flip, and I've cleaned it and done some little touches. We'll look at that in a second. Let's take a look at my current abode. I've got an apple tree. I put down some red bark out here. I don't know if that was necessary. It felt right. I've been reading on the Steam forums, and I seen that in my garden, I'm kind of doing mix of things. Like this right here would be considered American. The flowers are more of the quote-unquote English garden. This plant right here is kind of a mix in between. These right here are really big in the American gardens. Same with these, so the cone, evergreens. The apple tree is something that you'd put on, the sustainable or the farm style of garden. And I've gone all the way around, and I've put a couple plants here and there as I see fit. I like the look. It fits, I think, what I'm looking at. If you look across at some of the, I never thought I can actually get up on the fence and look around at some of the other gardens. You get a good idea. I never thought I could get on the. Oh, I'm going to try that over here. What's on this side? Oh, do you need to cut your grass? I can take care of that for you, it won't cost you too much. But let me show you on the inside. So you guys know I'm a gamer, right? Well, obviously I'm going to decorate with some of my favorite games. All right, I'm not going to tell you guys, the people will recognize the games that they know. But I love that picture. The game itself is all right, but my God, that photo is awesome. I love that one. A couple more over here. So you've got the bed, some plants, a tiny little kitchenette with two little refrigerators, one for drinks and one for food, a desk with a nice chair and my laptop. The bathroom is extremely tight. Okay. Now, I don't have a radiator down here. I don't need one. I've got the bath radiator right here, this towel radiator. It provides both heat to the room and warms your towels up. Oh, I forgot to put my blinds in. Let me get this done real quick. Nobody needs to see me sitting on the toilet. That's a vision nobody wants to see. But yeah, this works pretty nice. It's really tight. I do have a water heater up here, and I gave myself, an air conditioner as well. So I like this. It's not perfect. Some of the woods don't match perfect. This doesn't match that. Neither of these matches that. I like the wall colorings. They're subdued. Anytime I'm doing my own, I love this this beige, kind of a mocha chocolate type coloring. I like that. Oh, house. Yes. The next house we're going to get is the burnt house. And that's what it looked like when I first got there. It looks a lot better. You see, I spent about 15 minutes over there. Took care of the weeds and that type of stuff, cleaned out the place, emptied out all the trash and everything. It's looking a lot better now. So this house is really tight. There's not a lot of space. But I think we can, I don't know. I don't think I'm going to try to open it up. This entryway is the entryway is my biggest problem, but it doesn't matter because that's part of the kitchen. And, if you try to take this entryway out or expand it, you really kind of take away from the kitchen area. I'm trying to think of this in a different way. So what if I moved, where's this wall? Does that wall intersect with this window? It splits it right down, right? I can do a wall right between here. Oh, I could do that. I'm thinking maybe take this out, open it up, put a wall across here. I can make that the kitchen. This would be the bedroom, and it makes no sense. I don't see a reason. I mean, I'm all about knocking out walls to open up space, but I'm not seeing a great benefit to this. No matter how I set this up, it's going to have a very small bathroom, a very small kitchen. I could shrink it down and make it a kitchenette, but it's still going to have a tiny little kitchen and a small little bedroom with not much wiggle room to get around that issue. It does have a backyard, and I'm going to start doing the modern gardens. Modern gardens take work, but they don't require a lot of resources. Meaning I don't have to buy a lot of equipment and stuff. Some pieces of furniture, some fountains, but it's all about the gravel and the fancy grasses. I was reading up on that. The fancy grasses would be store. Go here, you go to decorations, no. Plants. Decorative grasses. So the modern the modern garden uses decorative grasses instead of plants. And I'll try that out. I want to see how that works. But yeah, I think I really like the idea of redoing the design, but because you can't take windows out, you can't move windows, you're kind of stuck. I can move that to this window because this area over here is a waste. There's nothing I can do in this area. And that would open that up, and I can put some furniture in here. Let me look at the blueprints. At the upper right-hand corner, right up here, I can look and see. Take this across. That would make the kitchen really small, but it would open up the living room, giving the living room a much larger footprint. Sacrificing some of the kitchen, which I already said isn't a priority. Let me try taking some walls out. I've got a floating light switch that still clicks. That's funny. All right, let's get rid of that, get rid of that, and get rid of that. There's an area that was telling me it wanted me to clean it. Ooh, hidden dirt that didn't show up on the map. Okay. And I got a few areas that didn't bust out, huh? Oh, it's not seeing it as actually being there. Ah, there it is. It just needs some time to fall away. Try it on this side. Oh, there we go. Okay. So I'm finding some little irks with it. All right, so this wall still lines up with that, which means that I can use the little half walls for separating the rooms. And I can still separate this into a tiny, tiny little kitchenette. I mean, it'd be laughably called a kitchen. This is how big? 3 meters. Oof. Oof. But I mean, it gives me room to put a refrigerator down and a sink and a microwave and some cabinetry down. So, I mean, it does work. I can get rid of that because this radiator will cover that. That opens up the living room a little bit and gives me some space to do some stuff with. I don't know if it is enough to make a big difference, but it does open the entrance. The entrance feels a little bit more welcoming now. And I think this wall is where I want the radiator. I'm going to sell that one and I'm going to install it over there. I'm going to go ahead and take care of the floors and lay out my paint scheme, and I'll bring you guys back. For the outside of the house, I'm going to go with forest mist. I like the softer tones, but it's going to give it a slight little hint of green. Coming into the living room, we're going to pick up a look what I've actually looked at. A faded lemon. So a little color there. We're going to have a splash of color with sand almond in the bathroom and the kitchen. I like this tile. I use the gray with a darker gray in the center, and then just white tiles to kind of set it off a little bit. I like the edging on that. I like the look. It's something different that I've tried. I like that. I'm going with a, what is this? Sunny orange as this focal wall. And maybe I'll put some pictures, or like a family collage type thing is what I'm thinking of. And then for the rest, it's going to be like a bright peach, just to open this one up. Now I have a beige carpet because I like the transition between the hardwood out here, nice soft beige carpet in here, and then tile through the rest. Okay, I'm looking at this, and no, that's mustard to me. I don't like this. I don't like it. I'm not liking it. I'm gonna have to try something else. All right, so I went around the different paint cans, and I took all the different paint colors, and I think that the best one is this other peach color. Since I've got like a bright peach, this is a darker peach. Isn't that same hue? I think it meshes better with the other paint. Let me put a couple panels painted here. Oh yeah, that's much better. It's a nicer transition. It's not shock. It's just like, oh, there's a transition. It's nicer. I'll go and continue painting. I've got the house painted. This color I like. I mean, it wasn't what I expected, but no, I like this color. I like those earthy tones for a house. Later on, I'll be able to actually do tile and siding and all that kind of stuff, but I'm just using paint. I like that. This is not a color I'd pick for myself, to be honest, but I'm trying to paint to a subject, meaning my client. I'm trying to get somebody to buy this, and they might not have the same taste that I do. So preferably, I would probably have made this a cream color, maybe a little bit dark. If I could mix colors, developers, that would be nice. I would like to take this and mix it with a little bit of cream. And that would be a nice way to offset these colors. God, I really don't like the green, do I? No, I actually absolutely hate the green. Green's got to change. It's I'm gonna turn the light on. I like it. I mean, I don't know if the transitions are good. Like I said, I'm not an interior decorator. I'm just going on feel. Does it feel right? And oh, I missed some paint. And this feels much better than the last. Turn the light off for a second. This feels a lot better. It flows. It's smooth. Like these two touching are perfect. It's just a shade off. This one's a little bit. It's a little bit brighter. I mean, a little darker, but it's still in the same family, so it's not too shocking. It's not like overbearingly so, horrible. But I like it. Yeah, I think that's a lot better. And I did the outside as well. And we got that setting sun. It's not bad. I mean, it's not a bad looking home right now. Okay, doors. I'm thinking brown doors to go with the earthy scene that we're seeing here. Might be good. Or maybe I want to do white. To brighten it up, I think I'll probably do white doors. White doors. All the way through. I have an idea. How big are the glass doors? Doors. Siding. Buy now. It's that whole... Ooh. I already painted, but I like this idea. I'm going to put a glass door between... there's only one person living here. There's no reason to have... you don't have to have that separation where, oh, don't look into my bedroom. I mean, it's not like that. There's one person living here. Oh, I'm going to get a bigger hammer. Stronger muscles, faster demolition. I'll go with the professional hammer. The big hammer. Oh, it happens so much faster when you're off screen. Stuff just falls away. Let's make sure there's no hidden dirt behind the walls. I found that one time. Okay. I need to put up the half walls, the lintels. I'm pretty sure that's what they're called, but I could be wrong. Now they're painted, but they're a neutral. Now, one thing I did notice is they seem to take the paint really well. It's like they've been primed, so you use a lot less paint in here. And you'll see I didn't get rid of any of the paint yet, just in case I did make changes. I had the paint available. See how little paint it uses? It's just instantaneously painted. All right, this should be this color. And now I don't have to paint behind here. I know it's going to be covered up, but since it's open and I can do it, I'm going to go ahead and paint it. And to be honest, I think this should be this color. Oops. Oh. Like that. That's what this is, right? Yeah, that's that color. That's that color. That's that color. This should be that color as well. Okay, cool. There's a definite tonal switch, but you can see warm, a little, much softer, and a little bit lighter after that. And now it's really starting to get dark. I need a, where's that? There we go. Wood gray. So I need to go gray. Let's go with, I like the idea of the gray. Now, which way does it slide? Oh, I don't know which one. I mean, I don't think it matters, but it does matter a little bit to me which way the slider is. Oh, perfect. Good. That's what I wanted. Oh, I like that. Yeah, it's open, but it's offset enough that it's not horrible. Oh yeah, I like that a lot. I need to get some lights in here. I'm gonna go and take care of the lights so we can actually see what we're doing. All right, so I've got the lighting done. I went with a mix of halogen spotlights and these wall sconces. They turned out really nice. I originally just put them right in here. Now I've gone ahead and got a sink in. I didn't think it was gonna be stainless steel, but I left it. It's a nice little touch. So I still need to get wall coverings. I still have doors to put in, the majority of doors to put in. A couple trash cans I've put in, but yeah, I like the lighting. I like how it worked out. The next thing I need to tackle is, okay, I'll put the doors in, and they're 1, 2, 3 doors, and they're all going to be white doors. I think I've decided on white. And then I need to do a little bit of a kitchenette. I'm thinking refrigerator, the small, the stand-up refrigerator, I think would fit right there. A sink and a cabinet next to it and some shelving right there. This is just going to be an open window. If I had moved the doorway, I could put the sink right there, but I think that works pretty good. And then in here, I'm going to have a desk over here and then a couch over here with maybe some shelves or something like that. Just a sitting area. It's no TV. If you're going to have a TV, the TV is going to be in here. Now, if I'm going to put the TV in here, I need to move this sconce then. If I'm actually planning on moving the TV in here. And then that would put this, instead of in the middle, right there. I think there's no like turn 180. I just have to guess about it. I think that's off by 1. There we go. And that still works. Yeah, that works. This area is a little bit brighter. This area is not as bright. I can put the TV there and still have you watch TV in bed type thing. Maybe a day bed, so you can kind of use it for both. And this will be an office, a sitting and an office area is kind of what I'm thinking. Kitchen, and then of course the bathroom, we'll leave it the way it is. I'm gonna get all that put down, and then I'll bring you guys back and we'll see we'll see how it looks. Maybe I switch it up, but so far, so good. I have spent a lot of time off screen. You can see I spent almost 3 hours working on this house. And yeah, let's just say that I went a little overboard. I spent about $6,000 to work this place. But I wanted to show you on your laptop that if you're not sure if you got all the trash or everything was clean or items mounted, the stuff that had to be done, you can come back here and look at your laptop. You can see I got all the weeds and I've gotten everything taken care of. So I know everything is in here is done. But yeah, let's just say I went overboard. And I mean, I went really overboard, but I like it. I'm almost considering moving into it. I like it that much. All right. So that, like I said, I'm going with that modern style, maybe an Asian Japanese style feel. All right. You come up to the front door. You got your decorative grasses. You open up the front door and immediately walk into the bedroom or the living room. You have it's a multi-function room because I've got a PC in here too. So I got a nice little couch, little sofa to sit and, listen to music and read. You've got your computer gaming system, command center with a nice speaker system behind the monitors. 3 monitors, one for gaming, one for browsing, and one for streaming, whatever, floats your boat. This is the bedroom. It opens up from both sides. This is the bedroom. I have these screens, so you can pull this over to block view. The nice lighting that I'd already talked about, a nice TV, some candles on the wall. I like this. I mean, I'm not sure if red and this orange color kind of go well, but it worked for me. I don't know, everybody's not going to like what I do, but I got this nice little, what it's called, a Japanese fridge. Does this open? No, I have no clue what the Japanese fridge is, but it counts as a refrigerator. So, small kitchen. Into the bedroom, I've got some more wall hangings, some more candles, a water heater. Oh, actually, now that I've got those hanging shelves in there, I want to center this as high as I can. But on that, there we go. It kind of blocks that one light, but it works. The shower is nice and lit. Here's my radiator that fights the warmth and warms up my towels. Nice mirror. I think the mirror's a little high. Hold on a second. There we go. That's perfect. All right. These towels should have been right there. Right there. Perfect. The only thing I didn't do is put some plants in here. I decided not to add plants to this build. For some reason, it didn't speak to me and say add plants. I'm not sure why, but it just didn't speak to me. So you come out onto the patio area. You can do what you want in here, but this is the best I could do for my first try with a modern garden. That's a little bit off. So I've got sand and gravel. The gravel making a little walking path. That one's a little bit off. A nice circular one with some the decorative grasses with a Japanese lantern. It doesn't light up, unfortunately. I've got 4 water features, one in either corner looking in. And then I put some of those glass bulbs behind so it lights up that area and the grasses behind. And this is what the back of the house looks like. I like this. This is something different. I've never tried anything like this before, and I'm happy with it. I don't know if the competition's going to be happy with it, but I actually am very happy with it. Like I said, I'm thinking about putting my laptop right there, but I'm in the place I'm in, and I'd like to have my place be a little bit bigger. And unfortunately, we can see who's interested in my place. Actually, that is somebody that's new. Whoops. That guy hasn't bought a place yet. I've only sold to the old couple. So either one of these buy it, and at least I've sold to somebody different, somebody new. But the first thing we want to do is put this into a garden competition. I'm going to come here, look at what I consider the main part of the garden, and let's do the competition. So submit for a garden, and see if you see here, you can see the designs, squares, and you can see it. What can I use? Yeah, you can see it up here. The grasses, the brown wood, which I can't find that. I'm not sure where that is. I'll have to do some more research on must have, sand was somewhere. So I did my own interpretation of that, and it only cost $14. So, and if you want to look at the other ones, this gives you a good idea of what they're looking for. So modern. Oh, nice score. A 98. Whoa, that's small. That I was just I was a star and a half short on plant selection, and that was that tiny little garden. I raised the value of the house by 42.5%. The money I spent on the inside, well worth it. Well worth it. Oh yes. Okay, 2 hours and 46 minutes and 10 seconds. Oh, I almost don't want to sell it, but put up for auction, 40,000. 40. No, this doesn't make sense. If I bought it for 30, oh wait a minute, I think that'll get factored in at the end. Okay, so, oh, I got extra profit from garden competition was 22,000. So he paid 52,000 for it. So how does that figure in? Wouldn't it come after he? No, it's because it's a bid, but he was willing to go that high because there was $22,000 in profit from the garden competition. I wonder if I could have spent less money and gotten a better payoff. I mean, granted, the profit's $32,000 in profit. I think I'm looking at it wrong because I'm looking at the profit versus what I spent on the house, and I shouldn't look at it that way. The house sold for $52,000, and I ended up with $32,000 in profit. So I basically almost doubled my money from when I bought the place. Yeah, I'll accept that offer. Shing! That's not bad. Swing! If you're old enough, you know what movie that comes from. Let's see. Negotiate the price would be nice. Yeah, let's upgrade and negotiate the price. I think that went pretty well. Let's see what other information can I look up on this sale. Sold to. Yeah, so house was this value. Penalty, I didn't get one. The renovation itself, only $366. Furnishings bought, I think that includes what I spent on the garden. So inside the house and the garden, I spent about $6,000. I'm taking away the furniture that I sold. Yeah, that went pretty good. I've got 95,000. Oh yeah, guys, you gotta do gardens. And use those pictures that they're showing you, saying what garden competition do you want to go into. Use the pictures that they give you to give you an idea of what they're looking for. Like the modern garden is really simple. Clean lines, pebbles, sand, the grasses, put some fountains in. I mean, that really jumped the price of that. I'm surprised I did that well the first time. And my lines weren't even straight. I think if I put more grasses out, they might have been happier with it. So yeah, I'm actually really happy with that. All right, I've been Critical. This has been House Flipper with the Garden Flipper DLC. I hope you guys have enjoyed this content. If you have, drop a like, consider subscribing, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take it easy. Bye.